there was a fire alarm at Wale's hotel.
Yeah.
So he was flip camming the whole thing. He was on it straight away. So I think we've all decided to go to Hyde Park. And he can finish his interviews up. Yeah, Wale, how you find London anyway?
It's pretty good, good. You know, this is the best weather I've ever had in London before.
Fire alarm in your hotel. And now we out.
And I play PSP during my interviews because, you know, London is the shit and they let me do that.
What game you playing?
This American football game.
Okay. You don't like soccer? You don't like soccer?
Not a big soccer fan.
Because I could get a ball right now, we could play some football.
Yeah, you'll probably kick my ass in soccer too, so.
Okay, cool. So, this album, Attention Deficit.
Yep.
I've heard you talk in interviews that, you know, no one pays attention to music anymore. And, you know, you're hoping to change it with this album. How exactly are you going to do that? Because that's a big feat in itself.
I can't say that I could single-handedly change music, but I could try to change the way people look at young black music, you know?
Okay. How do you mean? Well, I mean, in your eyes, what's the perception to have?
It's very lopsided now. So, you know, my goal is to, like, you know, make music that's, you know, people aren't really ashamed of 5 years from now, you know?
Okay, so it's something that lasts for a while.
Yeah, timeless music.
Okay.
Non-disposable.
Okay, now the mixtape, especially with Back to the Feature. You had some features on the album,
right.
And you had a lot of dope features on the album. I like it.
Right.
But on the mixtape, but on the album, are you gonna have a lot of features, or are you showcasing yourself? Because this is Wale.
Both, you know. I mean, like I can't sing, and the album is based on a raw emotion, so I wanted to get a lot of women to help me convey those messages, because I think women, you know, they're the best at conveying raw emotion. You know what I'm saying?
Who you got on the album in terms of women, female singers that can convey that?
Percept Michelle, Jasmine Sullivan, Melanie Fiona.
Okay.
Got a Rihanna sample in there, so you can kind of consider her on the album.
So it's featuring Rihanna,
the
right?
cheap way to get Rihanna on the album.
Hey man, you balling. You're in London right now.
Nah man, I'm balling on a budget. You know, so. You know, I just try to keep it interesting with the features though.
Okay. Now, like on the track "The Sun" with Memphis Bleak,
right.
Back to the Feature,
right?
You say the ignorant downgrade me to average, but they don't know half the rapper.
Yeah.
Is it still frustrating to you that people try to pigeonhole your music and your craft? And was that something that you was conscious in your mind when making this album?
Nah, I mean, it was just my reflection on like how the perception of me. You know, everybody's so judgmental now, and that wasn't like that back in the day. It was more based on it was really based on skill back then. You know,
right?
It was based on skill, and now it's like who's co-signing you, and it's not really based on the record anymore. You know. And people will call me average, and I'm like, well, what's good then? If that's average, what do you think is great? You know, I'm giving you subject matter, I'm giving you flow, content, all that other stuff, and you know, it's kind of being overlooked a little bit. So,
is it frustrating to you though?
Yeah, a little bit.
Would you just take it in your stride and go, screw that, I don't care, because I know I'm that good?
I mean, sometimes you need to be validated by the people though, because the people are what matter. So sometimes I do look for validation by the people.
Okay. Now, there's one track that I like, just the sound of it, sonically, on the mixtape, which was Pot of Gold, that Mark Ronson did.
Yep.
I really didn't know that Mark could go in like that,
yeah,
like on a beat tip. Now, sonically, is that how the album's gonna sound, or are we gonna have more tracks like Chillin', or is it gonna be a mixture?
Chillin' is like this. The album's like this. Chillin' is like this. Chillin' is what it was. Like, it's just, wake up everybody, my name is Wale. I'm gonna say my name a lot of times on this record and have some fun, get your hands up and party with me. Okay. The album is a lot of content, subject matter. And you know, funny thing about Pot of Gold is that Mark didn't like that record at first. He hated the beat. He thought it was too much of a Primo rip, and I'm like, well, we're really paying homage to Primo.
Because when I heard it, I was like, is this Primo? Because the scratches, the cuts at the beginning.
We actually might have released it internationally.
Okay.
As a single.
As like a bonus.
Yeah.
Like a bonus. Yeah, because
a lot of people really dig that record.
Yeah. I think you and Ninth have got good chemistry as well. You Ninth Wonder. Yeah. You guys did some good tracks on that mixtape for sure. Now, does it help to have someone like Mark Ronson, who isn't easily impressed, Does that help push you, or does that frustrate you at the same time? Like when you're in the studio, you might have like...
It's very frustrating, but the final outcome of it, it normally works in our favor, so I can't really be mad at Mark for that. You know?
And how's he been in the process of this album? How's he helped you? What have you learned from him?
My music, my appreciation for different types of music it's expanded, you know, exponentially. And Mark is directly the reason for that. So.
Okay. Now, you said it about your attention to other genres of music.
Right.
You've had I would say, particular fascination with British music. You've laid down a lot of vocals and some freestyles to music by British artists. Why the attraction to the UK market?
I just love it. I just think the music here is great. Like, you know, Adele, Amy, Lily Allen, Dizzy, Wiley, Nato C, Donatello. It's a lot of good music out here, a lot, you know. And the DJs, like Semtex is such a hip hop head. You gotta respect him, man.
Yeah.
And I almost wish we had a guy like that in the States, because his is it's unfiltered and it's so honest. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't try too hard. He's just a fan. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta appreciate that, man.
You don't have that in the States for sure. Like there's no DJs out there.
I mean, there's a couple, but it's a lot of it is guys with ulterior motives and stuff like that. Semtex is a guy who loves his country, who loves hip hop, and he just wants to see it all work out. You know?
Yeah. I agree. He's definitely something that his love for the art, especially, is something that we definitely I appreciate, because he supported me, and I ain't nobody. He supported me straight off because he just appreciate what I do.
And that's why I love that dude.
Exactly. So that's why I got support and love for him too. What's the biggest misconception about Wale?
That I'm arrogant. I'm just I'm not very I don't know a lot of things that I'm doing could offend or whatever. I'm just really honest, you know.
Okay.
So it's kind of weird, you know, people that Wale was da-da-da, when he saw me he acted this way or that way, I don't really know. I don't really know and stuff like that.
Okay. And Jay-Z, what did he think when he heard the album?
He loves the album.
Well, did he have any specific thoughts on it? Was his face screwed up like he does when he hears the beat? Yeah, that. Obviously he oversaw it with Mark and the Rock Nation staff, so you know he wouldn't let anything whack come out of that camp. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Jay's Jay though. He's not gonna give you too much. He ain't gonna let you know that you the shit. If you the shit, he ain't gonna let you know that. You know. So. Can I ask you something, Wale? It's kind of getting a bit cloudy, but we're in a nice park. You're an MC. Can we get a freestyle for the UK?
Wow, man, on the spot. I need a beat, man.
I'll beatbox for you if you want.
It's about the flow. All right, let's see if I can do this while I'm playing the video game. It might be whack, so forgive me. Let's try.
It's all good. It's all good. We just love the fact that you can do it.
All right. If I was home, I'd probably put it in the air. We're chilling in the park and there's pigeons everywhere. PSP and I'm playing Trey over there and he's saying, talking to the lady, Wale from Lauren, and I don't got no babies, but I'm so sick, would think I had some rabies. Wale from Lauren, I'm just playing my game, I'm just doing my thing. I just came to get it like my single says, yes, featuring Gaga. No, I'm not a Kata, but I'm signed to a Kata. Mr. Sean Kata, Rock Nation in the building all day. Wale from Lauren coming straight off the D-A-T-O-P. Wale from Lauren, I am something like a beast. Rolling with them girls who be something like the freaks. Rolling in them sheets, they are something like a freak. Rolling in them cheeks. That's all I got.